Hello, hello. Good morning, Willow Creek Huntley family, and anybody who might be joining us, checking us out, seeing what's going on this morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Excuse me. I've got some tea around here somewhere I want to grab. Anyways, good morning. My name is Andrew, if we've never met before. I'm one of the pastors here at Willow Creek Huntley, and we're excited to be able to join together like we have been over these weeks that things have been different. We've had opportunities to gather digitally like this, and that's what we're going to do this morning as well. So thanks for jumping into our pre-service hangout as we spend a little time chatting. Feel free to just post some comments and interact and show the love. It's a lot of fun to kind of hang out and share with everybody. So look, we have a good morning from Willow Creek Huntley. I didn't write that. Somebody else wrote that. But hey, good morning, everyone. And I've got a special guest this morning that I'm going to invite in to have some conversation as we get ready and as we just think about what's coming up for the rest of the morning. And this is one of my dear, dear friends who, she started as a volunteer singing on our team, and over the course of years, she just was so dedicated and so incredible and loyal and talented and all these things. And then there came an opportunity for her to leave a job in the marketplace to come and be a producer here on our team, and she has been an incredible blessing, and that is one of my best friends, Lee Morgan.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome. I see you sitting there in your kitchen.
Yep, in my kitchen.
In your kitchen, and I'm in. It looks like I'm in a kitchen, and I guess I kind of am. But I'm at the church this morning because I wanted to hang out right before we get to Park and Play. And if you guys don't know what Park and Play is an opportunity at the 9 o'clock service today. If you want to, you can drive over to the church. You can hang out in the parking lot. We are asking people to exercise social distancing and just being respectful. Everybody's got a different sense of kind of where their boundaries are at for that. So just exercise, some nice discretion with that. But come hang out in the parking lot, see some folks, and then so Park and Play. So we don't have like the live worship experience in the parking lot, but you can come, bring your device, you can watch it, hang out. Last week, I know some of our church family was out in the parking lot and they had the devices going and they were worshiping in the parking lot, like standing out, praising God and enjoying being together. So anyways, if you want to, you can come. It's only at the 9 o'clock this week, right, Lee? Just the 9 o'clock?
Correct.
Yeah.
Willow Creek Church family knows how to tailgate. That's
right. Yeah. And if you bring a portable grill, nobody's going to stop you.
No one will stop you.
Yeah. Cooking up. I guess it's kind of early to be cooking up hot dogs. You know what? That's silly. Is it really ever too early to cook hot dogs?
I mean, it's smoked meat.
There's really no wrong time. Yeah. Hey, Janet, thanks for joining us. We hope that you have a great day as well. We're excited for what the day holds today. And, this morning, one of the reasons that Lee and I wanted to get on here and chat with you was we wanted to just share, if you weren't aware, WCH Worship, which is our worship team here that helps to create spaces for people to have, those transformative encounters with the presence of Jesus through worship. We write original music and love to be able to share that with the church family. And this last Friday, just a couple days ago, we had a brand new release, and it's a song called Echoes Jesus. And so just wanted to show that. So we released the song on Friday, Echoes Jesus. For anybody who's been a part of our church family for the past few years, when we were meeting back in the high school, you may remember that this was a part of our worship rotation. We were singing this song together with some regularity, but it never made its way into a recording until we were able to get into the studio and be recording this brand new album that we've been working on, and that's getting ready to come out. So anyways, we're really excited to share it with you. And Lee I'm particularly proud of you because you are the one who's doing the lead vocals on this song, and it sounds amazing. Amazing.
It's just such a great way to praise. The chorus of this song is just cathartic in a lot of ways. And then, for such a time as this, I've been singing that song for a couple of years. And then, we go through a season like we've been through with COVID and a lot of other things going on.
Yeah.
And the words just resonate and resonate and resonate. It's just, it's been a real gift to be able to sing those words out. Oh, Kelly's on.
Yeah, Mary's here. Good morning. Good morning, Mary.
Morning, Mary.
Hey, good morning, Kelly. Nice to see you again. We got to see Kelly yesterday for a while because yesterday some of the worship team was able to gather to record some worship session stuff that's coming up. So it's going to be fun. We're really excited to share some of that with you guys in some upcoming weeks. But yeah, what else is going on, Lee?
Well, we've got a food drive going on right now. I think they're packing the truck today. I think you might have a cool pic of that.
I do have a picture of that. Hang on a second. Let me find it.
I think a lot of the boxes, oh yeah, that's awesome. A lot of the boxes have been taken. So now we're just getting them back. So if you took a box, make sure you fill it up. And I think they've extended the time in which you can fill your box up and bring it back. I don't know if Shannon or Julie is on, but they may know how long we have to bring our boxes back. But if you fill that box and bring it feeds a family for a week.
Yeah, and that's so awesome. I was out in front of my house the other day, and I was talking with a couple of my neighbors, and I had no idea at all. But then my neighbor was like, "Oh, hey, where's your dad?" And I was like, "Oh, well, he was just over, and he's coming back over to hang out for a little bit." And they're like, "Oh, good, we've got a box." And I was like, "What do you?" And I didn't even know that they knew about the food drive that we were doing. But my dad had reached out to folks in our neighborhood. We live in Cider Grove. He let everybody know, and our neighbors went and bought groceries and did that. And that's so cool, that people are just responding to the need and that it feeds a family for a week.
Yeah.
I think it's a really, really cool thing that the church family's doing.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I love that.
Morning, Marcia and Andrew. I think your mom's on. Hi, Diana.
Hello, Mother.
It's awesome.
Very good. And look, Marcia's here.
Yeah. I bet Dave is probably with her, unless he's helping load boxes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but good morning to Marcia. Definitely. All right, cool. Yeah. And so just another thing that I wanted to share, just kind of regarding like worship and I think kind of where we're feeling, I don't know, like I've been feeling like it's been a challenge, in this season. And I know that I've shared some of that during our services. Like it can be a real challenge when we're not able to gather together like we have. And as amazing and wonderful as technology is, I feel like, I'm biased, but I feel like there's just nothing quite like gathering together in person to be able to worship and to experience the presence of the Lord when we're gathered together. And so if you're like me, maybe you've been struggling a little bit with that this season. And I think, even just in terms of trends, we've seen, I think a lot of people have been sort of disconnecting from even, attending church services online because maybe it just doesn't feel the same. But I just want to encourage everybody that, even if you're feeling a little bit disconnected, that, to be intentional and to try to carve out some space is really important. And whether or not you're, watching our service, I don't know, but I think just in terms of trying to make sure that you're at least setting aside some time to be intentional with making space for God. And that's one of the things that I feel like a song like Echoes Jesus has the opportunity to do a bit with our folks, with our friends, with our family, maybe even with people that we don't know, is that it's a reminder song. And like you were talking about the chorus of the song, and it's really just, it's like, it's a song that reminds us that no matter where you're at, no matter what the circumstances might be around us, you know, like you said, we've been going through this COVID season, and now we've been experiencing such great upheaval, and for many people, like awakening of like, wow, there's some stuff going on in society, and you know, just bringing to the surface some of the racial stuff that's been swirling around, you know, for centuries, or you know, just a lot that's going on. And I think that for a lot of people, you know, like a lot of people feel uncomfortable, or a lot of people feel motivated, or a lot of people are feeling just this sense of like, what do we do about all of this? And I think those are all really important questions, and it's important to wrestle. It's important to be open to where God might lead us, and he's inviting us to be a light. But a song like the one that we're talking about today, this Echoes Jesus song, is an opportunity, I think, to be reminded that no matter what we're facing, no matter what we're finding ourselves in, the voice of Jesus can be found. You know, when we have eyes that see through a lens of faith, you can see truly how God somehow, you know, in his mysterious ways, God is able to work things for good. Even the most challenging of circumstances, even sometimes the most tragic of circumstances, God is able to take those, and he's able to somehow work it for good. It's not that he doesn't erase, you know, something that might be tragic, but he's able to reframe it. And that's one of my favorite qualities when I think about the God we serve, is just that he's able to redeem that which seems irredeemable.
Okay.
So
yeah, even Echoes. I remember when you first released this song a couple of years ago. I think the illustration that you shared was a great hall in which, you know, that it was like an echo chamber, and
oh yeah
this noise, and it would echo and echo for much and much space. And I feel like even in this season, you know, kind of like you said, we can see God in all of it. And the reason that chorus is cathartic is you sing about that, you sing about him being around, and then you get to praise him for it, you know, in the choruses. So it's really great.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I'm sure that we could sit down here and talk all the way through the service, but we probably shouldn't. Hey, Judy.
Judy, hey. And Mary. Morning, Mary. Yeah.
Mary again.
Thanks, Mary.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. It's great.
Very good. Very good. Hey, even look at our friend from Florida, Greg.
Oh, Greg. Yeah.
He says that he said, I remember that. He's talking about probably that example that you were just sharing about how, when we're talking about that echo chamber. Yep. Were you serving on guitar that weekend, Greg? I can't remember if he was. I'm sure he probably was.
Probably was.
Pretty much every weekend on guitar. Yeah. We miss Greg. Greg moved down to Florida, and yeah, we're definitely missing him.
I think he's loving the sunshine.
Yeah.
Jimmy's here. Jimmy's making breakfast.
Prove it. Jimmy.
Hello.
He's got his shorts on. He's ready. He's ready for summer. I'm here in a down vest. I'm like,
are you freezing?
Well, I'm not freezing inside, but when I looked at the weather forecast, it said it was going to be like 60 degrees or something outside. But I think that sun is pretty warm.
So you're just prepared.
Yeah, I just came prepared. All right. Well, hey, we're gonna release you guys so that you can get to the service. It starts in about 4 minutes. But thanks so much for tuning in and for just being a part of this family. We love you guys. We're thankful that we have a church family like this. And yeah, if a song like Echoes Jesus or any of the WCH worship music is something that you feel like is blessing you, that's really an answer to prayer for us, because we just are trying to help create space for all of us to be able to be reminded that God loves you, that he's at work, that the best is still yet to come. In terms of our journey with him, he is powerful and mighty. He's still at work. He's still speaking even today. So we love you guys, and we'll see you in the service. Okay.
Love you guys. See you later.
Thanks again, Lee, for jumping on.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Bye-bye.